turns into, she keeps you at range so for frustrating long with the swirl seed slowed, with the burn on you constantly, with the Qs. So it's going to have to be a pick and choose your moment here for Blabber on Udyr. And again, you expect very heavy PvE focus, especially early on from this champion. The biggest strengths for Udyr have been, the adaptation of Tiger attack speed buff on top of all the Phoenix buffs that really get the most out of those Phoenix procs. Raptors. If you don't see after the reset Closer showing himself towards mid, he has to be on his bottom side camps, clearing his wolves into more bottom side pressure, and they make that choice to go for the fight.
Fudge is not level 6 just yet. A very easy dive aggro pull, but Amante dropped right back out. Those globals keep happening. You ban away TF, he finds 2 more champs to play. First blood again for 100 Thieves.
They're just picking on the new kid in town.
Is enough. FBI waited as long as he could. Throws up the OK. It's a lot of damage dealt, but it's a minion wave dying to the turret. Of course, Vulcan was part of that chase down. And so Summoner heal for maybe 100 or so gold is maybe not a trade you love, but it's not as bad as it might look. Blabber, thankfully, because of the bot lane pressure, because of the top lane gank, finally, I think for the first time all series, gives Cloud9 the first dragon.
And it's all in credit to Sven and Vulcan. They have played that bottom side without pressure so freaking well. Here's another look at, you can start knocking down the dominoes from top side, start opening up the jungle to a little bit deeper wards because you get so much extra turret damage. And here we go.
Big flash play, chomps up, but they're going to still find the rest of the engaged. Sven has nowhere to go. That cloak is not going to matter at all. He's stunned. The ult is just too late. FBI grabs the kill. 2-0 100 Thieves in a straight up 2-on-2 kill.
Guess what? So much bot lane focus early on. As soon as they hit level 6, the old Alice time here. Now Cloud9 get denied tons of minions. They bring down the Rift Herald. This is a collapse though. Blabber's heading over on Udyr. Do they want to teleport Perks in as well?
Is enough to kill Vulcan. The ult comes back out for the shield. He's going to be living quite a while. Huhi is low. FBI's under 300 as well. Vulcan's going to live. Closer's going to die. And this chase on an FBI should be enough. 2 kills picked up. Perks has arrived as well. The ult to get the kill steal. And this was a bridge too far. Cloud9 roamed in time. And that dive is a 3-for-0 to Cloud9.
Yeah, they actually would have loved to not use the teleport since they held on to it for so long, and Blabber could have...
It's now. 500 gold lead back on Cloud9's favor. Dragon is alive, and Aatrox is already here. So 100 Thieves saying, look, this is the play. We're going to get Dragon number 2. Going to make sure we can claim this one. You can see Cloud9 recalling on 2 members right now. They're going to give this one away. This is going to be an easy, clean pickup on the Dragon. A tight gold game overall, and I got to say, I'd probably value farm on Kai'Sa more than I value farm on Tom Kent, so I'm not even sure the scaling is decent on Cloud9 to say the least. Rift Herald will not quite one-shot the turret, but FBI can get the rest of that no problem. As long as the wave comes in, it should be okay. Perks on the way out as Someday and Demonte keep walking back to the correct side of the map. Fudge got some alone time on the top side. Went Moonstone yet again. Mid lane cannon going to be lost to Perks there. Wave going to be pushing to the turret. Fudge not going to get any plate gold. Played it maybe more defensively than he should have. He knew where Aatrox was coming. Herald going to be summoned mid lane because the Dragon spawning in 12, so wave clear into leave. Does someone answer mid lane? If you don't, it will kill the turret by itself. Bit of poke comes through for Closer, and Cloud9 says, you know what? We'll take the turret. We'll finish this one off first. We'll go ahead and put a couple autos in, put the Q, put the autos, try to knock this one down. They will claim gold, and that's 500 into the pockets. Spread across all of Cloud9, but now, because 100 Thieves had to go all the way back to mid lane to keep answering that push, no one's in the river to answer this Dragon. It's going to be slower. It's Dragon number 3. It's a Mountain Drake, but you can see where everyone 100 Thieves is going. They are going to give this one away. No one's close to a soul. They're going to give this positioning up and let Cloud9 not only get mid lane, but the Dragon as well.
Yeah, and they're going to trade it. Again, you see topside invade into the remnants of that topside tower 2 for Someday. Who, by the way, there definitely does need to be some healing reduction. Grievous Wound picked up here. Not only is it Aatrox, but as you mentioned, the Renewer on the Lilia providing a decent amount of healing too. So it's not like there's this huge, healing and support difference like we had in the previous one. Both of them. Exactly, to the team fight this time around. So to me, the big difference is going to be, again, Huhi, who has been red quadrant. Demonte actually going for the 1v1 on this. It must be Alistar trailing. There we go. Huhi's on the way.
All right, so 1v1 with a 2-level deficit. Teleports come in. Alistar here as well. Perk's got to be careful. Ult comes in. The Donia's going to buy some time. Fudge comes in for the ulti as well. The re-engage, it's almost enough. What were you looking at, Sven? That ult was so late. The team comes around. Demonte finally goes down to Fudge, but the chase down's going to be enough. How does that ult come in after he dies? Now the fight continues. Sven, he's not long for the world. He's asleep. He's been chomped up, though. Closer over the top, but can't find any damage as it's now time for Sven to run away. Blabber the same. They find a Sven to Closer, but the re-engage coming across as well. Blabber, he's getting low. The autos come in. They can't quite find the kill, and then we'll walk away. It is 1 kill for 2. Still a benefit 100 Thieves, who he comes right back in and just shuts down Sven. His second death of the game. Beautifully done by Huhi.
Oh my goodness! Instead of trying to wind up an auto on Huhi, and he just charged straight at foot.
Watch for the turn, watch for the re-engage as well. He's gonna come in, double knock up there on the front line. Perks has to kite away with Q3. The Sentinel comes in, finds a couple of targets. Closer kites around when Sleep come through. Not just yet, they're gonna wait this one out. When's the re-engage come through, though? Someday going to be rooted. This could be a very big hit. He's going to lose a lot of health. Has to flash. Here comes Yone over the top. It's one so far. The re-engage isn't going to be enough. He's running away for his life. They'll find a second, though. And it's time for Cloud9 to keep on going. The heals keep pumping, and the kills keep coming across. It's 3-0. Cloud9 in the 5-on-5 completely smash 100 Thieves.
And it finally works for them, Freak. They're able to sustain through the fight. Cloud9 re-engaging on the flash bear slap from Blabber, chasing the rest of 100 Thieves down. That will be a Baron as your reward, unless we have Closer with the craziest of steals.
Does not have flash, cannot smite, can only go for the E. There's no smite! Oh, that was still scary. It went down to 98. Closer, I believe in Fog of War, timed the E within 100 health.
Threw that seed on there. That was definitely a clincher, but Cloud9 are able to get it, and now they can breathe easily. Dragon number 3 plus Baron at their hands. Time to get that money.
There you go. There's the pickup. Dragon number 3, one away from Soul, and suddenly your team is so tanky when you've got Mountain Soul alongside all the supports on the squad. Mikhail's already in for the Lulu, still going more supportive. Perks is catching the waves. He's got to be the one to carry. So no problems right there, and I gotta give credit. Again, 3 games in a row. Sven seems to be, no matter what he's on, no matter how supportive his champion, he is the one putting out the numbers in every single one of these fights. Very, very well played to him. Even if Perk's getting the XP, it's still Sven putting out the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, the changes to the soul generation for support Senna, the increased gold off those souls as well, he is putting it to use. And remember, Sven was one of the best Senna players that we had last year as well. Definitely showing up for Cloud9 here.
Flash engage for Closer, should be a 2-man sleep. His health bar very, very low. Sentinel comes on the top, doesn't do whole lots of stuff as a 3-man knockup comes through for Huhi. Into the back line goes FBI, but Lulu won't gonna kite that one away. He's got a flash, but he's gonna get chased down. You're gonna die for this one. Sven's gonna pick that one up. The chase down comes in. They're trying to knock down Sven, but he's kiting it just too well. Still one goes through. Closer picks up that kill, trying to run away. Someday finds a second, and suddenly this Alistair will not be stopped. Blabber's gonna fall as well. You forgot about the Aatrox carried. He did all the work there.
What a good call from 100 Thieves. They fully engage on that because Perks is so far away with no teleport for Cloud9. To arrive for Cloud9, 100 Thieves. Right when Cloud9 had just taken full control, Baron buff and Soul Point on the table for them, they take it away. Demonte now trying to do the same to Perks.
Level deficit. This is tough, though. He's got enough to kill him. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, and now it's time to run away. Can you get away? Closer, gonna look for the swirl seed, gets the slow, gets the smite. Perks gonna have a hard time with this one. Closer has the ulti, doesn't have to burn it just yet. The rest of the combo comes across. There's the wallop, there's the shutdown. Still 2 minutes away from any objective. Assist gold's gonna feel pretty good. We can see the Perks to win his 1v1, but not the 1v3.
All right, this one's definitely going to get tense here on the next Dragon. Let's take it.
Gold has gone back and forth and back and forth. And this is match point. Keep in mind, Cloud9 cannot afford to lose this game. 100 Thieves can't really afford to lose this Dragon. I don't think they ever win the game when C9 gets Mountain Soul. They're trying for a dive in the mid lane. Someday they're very, very, very tanky. They will get the turret instead. But they are far away from this Dragon still. They've got to make their way down pretty quickly if they want to make that play. But right now, they don't seem that interested.
Yeah, they still have so much sustain for themselves. They can just power through. Turbo on this secondary from Cloud9. Perks bottom side with no teleport. This time around, all 5 Cloud9 members are there. Someday's in a position to flank, but it still will be hard to crack through. Eyes on Perks, eyes on Sven. The 2 big damage dealers for Cloud9.
Smite fight might be there. It's going to be picked up just in time. This is going to be a tough fight for 100 Thieves, but can they make it work? Fudge on the front line has to run away. He's got to run. He gets jumped up by Tom Kench. He's running. He will be traded 1-for-1 so far. Closer burns the Zonia's Hourglass. Blabber left alone. Gets the shield in time. Flash to safety. Closer is going to fall, and the Mountain Shields are going to come back. 100 Thieves have to get out fast. And a great ult for the Monte. Pops it, then runs away, gives his team some safety. But the jungler is dead. Cloud9 in a 4v3 can run right at this Baron.
Yep, the Baron now. This time around, 5-on-5, they're able to kite it out. Nobody could get on Sven. Nobody even got on Perks. Fudge, yes, he does drop, but that is the casualty you are willing to make, Freak. Both endgame buffs now for Cloud9. They're not done yet. They're making the first step towards their reverse sweep in game number 3 here. They have set themselves up with a huge, huge advantage. All right, looking once again. They're looking at the flank, trying to push.
They're going to find a 3v1 and a Blabber right now. He's going to fall asleep as well. Demonte's even there for the 4th. Blabber just runs and runs and runs. He's just too tanky. Full tank Udyr doing well. Look at that champion damage across this game. It's all Sven. He's like half of the team's damage right now, putting out so much work. Once again, close on the front side. Double root comes in. Sven just keeps being the carry. Perks gets a kill credit. Fudge gets a second, but it's still all Sven all the time. As Mortal Reminder comes through to cut even more healing. And at this point, there's just no more team fight to be had. They're just too tanky.
Yep, they've got too many heals and shields and speed, Freak. Blabber here, gonna get the buffs once again for Lulu. You gotta watch out for these tower dives. He'll run straight at you. With the Baron buff, Cloud9 forcing down through this inhibitor. 20 seconds left on both Huhi and Closer. Don't think they want to risk the tower dive here, but it looks like they are gonna continue the push. How much damage can they get?
Can get a lot right now. It's still 10 seconds on respawn time. Result comes across for a shield for the dive to be a little bit easier. On to FBI they go. He ults for a bit of safety, but there's still Blabber right in front. Goes for damage. Can't quite find enough. Someday re-engages now as Uhi's alive, and now they've got Closer as well. 5-on-5 inside the base. Baron buff still on for a while. Mountain Drake obviously still quite nice as well. Here comes the re-engage for Huhi. Gonna get chomped up. There was not a kill on Ascena. Closer goes in, gets the sleep onto everyone he possibly can. Is this gonna be enough? Vulcan to the front line, gets the big shield. Perks on a rampage, finds that kill, but it's traded back now. 1-for-1, 4v4. As Blabber's gonna get dropped down as well. A Polymorph might drop down someday, but he's still just too big. And Rise brings in reinforcements. A triple kill for FBI. And Zen has to find some way to run away from this one. He's gonna get as far as he can, as fast as he can. But that fight was a 3-for-1. He's gonna sidestep, deal some damage, but the flank is still coming. Huhi.
It's just Udyr damage, so him and Demonte are able to fend him off, while the rest of Cloud9 does deal with that, Nexus turret themselves, but then someday getting back up, able to go in for the engage. Huhi starts it off with a knock up here. Closer flashes in to get this sleep. He does land it, and even though he dies, it's such a worthy sacrifice. No more damage here for Cloud9 as they're kiting back. Sven is trying his best to fend off someday, but the healing from Aatrox enough as he
Going to be maybe jumping over the wall here. More poke comes through for Sven. Can Q through the wards to get more across, but that's on cooldown right now. Perks wants in, has the knockup for one. Doesn't want to go for any more. Huhi did burn the ult, which means a go time for the team fight. FBI comes in on a Perks, has to burn the stopwatch, and here comes Rise on the backline as well by himself. Gonna try to make it happen on the Fudge. He's getting low, he's gonna get shut down. It's 2-for-0. Finally, they will kill off the Yone, but I don't know if they can knock down this dragon in time. Blabber gonna kite it away. Someday tries to tank up, gets his big shield, and it's gonna be enough. He's still getting locked down. Cloud9 pushed back, but the re-engage could be enough. Somebody's at 200 HP. Closer tries, but can't do enough. It's flashes away for safety. This fight cannot be won by 100 Thieves. Will there be a chase? There is a Tom Kench, there's an Udyr, there is all the fight, but look at the healing. Someday might knock down Fudge. Redemption buys a bit of time. Chomps up the Lulu, keeps him safe as well. Then FBI will go down. Someday versus the world, and he will drop. Might have a cooldown left up. It's not gonna happen. That's gonna be the Bud Light Ace. Cloud9 will live another day.
Oh my goodness, Cloud9 make their march towards the reverse sweep here, Freak. Sven has put in work. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have to combine the damage done and healing stats together to get a full look at combat stats for Sven. Kiting with the rest of the team. They're too tanky to kill off. Vulcan continually devouring him, giving them the extra space. Now they're going to finish it off. Last Nexus turret is going down.
Easy kill on Demonte. Closer respawns now. They could have waited to make the 3v4 happen in front of turrets, but now it's just going to be the Nexus falling. It's going to be Cloud9 taking the victory here in Game 3 to stay alive in the series. The KDA gets padded. Cloud9 finally take a win over 100 Thieves.